Hey, what up, Orange Nation? I don't know if you can see right behind me, but there's a sign and it says Salem Creek Watershed. And there's a creek that flows right under that bridge. And you know what? I hate it when they do that because it's totally misleading. People go around thinking that the creek is the watershed, and I hope you guys know better, and we'll talk about that more in a second. So here's the deal. This creek is right by a water treatment plant, which is actually over that way, where they take wastewater and treat it and all that yucky stuff. So I'm a little bit concerned because I live this way about 3 miles. And I'm thinking, man, if I'm 3 miles away, then maybe I'm in the same watershed. Well, let's investigate. Here, let's hand this off to my cameraman. Okay. And we're gonna fire up the car and take a little ride. Come on, Orange Nation, vamonos. Let's roll. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. We're leaving behind that creek with the sign that says Salem Creek Watershed. And by the way, we're headed up a hill. All right, I'm gonna let you think about that for a second. So tell me something, Orange Nation. If that creek is not a watershed, then what is the watershed? Yeah, those of y'all who did your reading and learned a thing or two, you know that it's land. A watershed is actually land that drains into a creek or another body of water like that. So good thinking. This will just take a few minutes. About a 3-minute drive and we'll be there. Now we just crested the top of a hill. And we're going slightly downhill. So I'm gonna let y'all think about that for a second too. Squirrel. That was close. I don't want to hurt my squirrel buddies. Squirrels are my homies. Alright, we're getting there, Orange Nation. We're getting there. Hang tight. Coming up to a light.
So we're heading to your house, right?
We're getting to my house, yeah. And what I really care about, Orange Nation, and you're gonna laugh when I say this, and I really don't care. I really care about the swamp that I live right beside, okay? Yeah, Coach Rucker lives right beside a swamp, and I just wanna make sure that my swamp is not getting affected by the water treatment plant. You know, I don't want that doo-doo water getting up in my swamp. That wouldn't be good. All right. So, remember how I said we were going uphill? Well, now we've crested the hill and we're going downhill. So, think about that for just a second. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. If we're headed downhill, are we still in the same watershed? Those of y'all who know a thing or two about watersheds are probably thinking, no, we are headed into another watershed. You'd be right. So what do you call the top of the hill? It separates one watershed from another. I'll give you a hint, it divides them. Orange Nation, if you didn't come up with the word divide, then I don't know what planet you're living on, because yes, absolutely, we crossed a divide. And we went from the Salem Creek watershed into the Muddy Creek watershed. And this is a whole nother ball game. So folks, I think my swamp is gonna be safe after all. Even though it's only 3 miles away from that water treatment plant, it's in a whole nother watershed. Almost there. By the way, do you know what makes a swamp a swamp? It's a type of wetland, and swamps always have what? Yeah, I know they have snakes and they have frogs and stuff like that. But in terms of plants, here, roll down that window a second. Let's get a look at what plants the swamp has. We're here. Hey, donkey, there's me swamp. What do you see, Orange Nation? That's right, there's lots of trees. Yay, swamps have trees. Thank you for joining me on this trip to the swamp. Bobcat Pride, baby. Yeah!